We have been off for the last couple of weeks. We've had some repeats that we've used here on Mark Alyn Cooks. We really are looking forward to today's show. So a guy walks into a market, he's thirsty, walks to the beverage aisle, and what pops out at him? A mermaid, the Rowdy Mermaid. And we're going to be talking with the founder and a little bit more. Yeah, of the Rowdy Mermaid, find out about the name. And we're going to be cooking vegan tacos, and we're going to make a sauce for them as well. Right now, here on Mark Alyn Cooks. Let us know where you are, what's going on with you as we hit the air here on Facebook and YouTube. And welcome to Mark Alyn Cooks. If you are sitting in your house and you don't know where your kitchen is, this program is actually for you. You see, cooking and food is really an essence of life. And we're here to help you get into the kitchen, throw out those empty pizza boxes, and start learning how to cook. As you're around, say hi. Liberty Forrest just said hello. Hello, Liberty. Thank you very much. She's got a big smile on for us. And Liberty, where are you calling from? What's a kitchen, she asked. You got to put that up, Carol. We're going to go to Boulder, Colorado right now. Tom Martin is saying hello, too. We're going to go to Boulder, Colorado as we say hello to our new friend, Jamba Dunn. It should be Dr. Jamba Dunn, but he kind of ignores that. So let's say hello to Jamba. Oh, Southern Ontario for Canada. Oh my. Bring Jamba in. There you go. Jamba, are the products available in Canada yet?
Not in Canada. No, not yet.
All right, you have to come to the U.S., Liberty. We'll get you some. We always start our show with a pop. We pop a cork. We do something. I just popped a Rowdy Mermaid strawberry tonic. And I have been drinking these for about 2 months, and I love them. They're healthy. There's about 45 calories in each can. There's no junk or crap in them. And so I feel good about drinking them. Jamba, thank you for inventing these.
You're so welcome. And I've got a hibiscus pulse over here.
Is that a new one?
That's a little bit newer. Yeah, it's only been out for about a year, and it's chipotle and cinnamon and hibiscus flower. So
it might have a little
really
heat, a little heat to it?
very, 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 very mild heat.
Got it. Okay, well, Skol.
Skull.
Now, each of the drinks have something like immunity, clarity with the lion's root. How did you get into this? How did you start this?
Good question. I started making kombucha for my daughter, who was 3 years old at the time. And my daughter, we used to call the Rowdy Mermaid, so hence the name of the company. And we were also big gardeners at the time, and we garden a lot of herbs, and we use a lot of herbs in our household. We make a lot of teas and tinctures, and we're always fermenting things. And so when I started making kombucha, I started making it for her. And I was making specifically versions of kombucha that were low sugar, low alcohol, but also I wanted to add some of the benefits of the herbs that we love. And so I started making, plant-based kombucha. That was about 10, 12 years ago when I started making these.
And one of the things with most kombuchas, I mean, you drink it and it pops you because of the vinegar, okay? That these are soft. These are really mellow drinks. And I believe you patented that concept.
We patented some of the processes for making non-alcoholic kombucha and making low sugar kombucha. Part of the process is the composition of the bacteria and the acids, and yeah, we do have a patent filed on that. And it ultimately, when you make it the way we make it, you get it to be really nice and soft. You don't taste that fermented flavor. It's very low in acidic taste, but you get all the benefits of the acids that are in there.
Which also includes probiotics.
Yeah, there's probiotics, living probiotics in there, and we raise those right here at our laboratory inside our factory. And yeah, it's very healthy, and we control everything that's in there so that we know that there's not, a lot of things that you don't want. Sometimes with fermentations, you can get, you know, other types of critters growing in there,
And
and
we don't want those critters. We're going to
we don't
start.
want this.
We'll keep, and we're going to talk about. I'm going to cut a critter now. We're going to make a portobello mushroom taco. All right, the taco that we're making is completely vegan. The sauce is not. What are you looking at? Okay, so I'm going to slice away. I guess I can't. Let me move the camera up a little bit. It's not going to work. I'll move it up like this. Jamba, I told you this is very casual, right?
Yeah, I
So,
could see it's pretty high tech over there.
yeah, we're just at the state of, I don't know what the state of. Anyway, I'm cutting up 2 portobello mushrooms. Do you use you use a variety of mushrooms in your adaptogenic products?
Yeah, we have 2 lines of products. One's the kombucha line, and the other is the adaptonic line, and that's a sparkling adaptogen tonic. And so adaptogens, can be from a variety of sources, but we specifically use mushroom adaptogens for that lineup. Currently, we're using only the reishi beta glucans. So we extract pure beta glucans from reishi mushrooms, and then we concentrate those and put them into the beverage. That way, you get all the benefits of the medicine, but there's none of the flavor of
And these are
mushroom in there.
wellness drinks. We should point that out. They don't, they don't cure, prevent, or do anything like that. But they make, when I'm drinking these, and I've told this to Carol, it makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself. And for a few dollars a can, it's worth it to me. It really is. So again, thank you, Jamba. All right, we're going to go back over here to our stove, and we're going to add some olive oil to our pan. And we're going to turn that up. If you're watching right now, Liberty wants to know what kind of critters. Well, critters that you don't want. I mean, we're talking bacterias and things like that. And Tom is saying hello. And if you're watching, we'd love to hear from you. Just type it in the chat window right here on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm letting the oil heat up, and I'm going to take the mushrooms over. I am color coordinated today, by the way. I wanted, new outfit, just wanted you to know. Oil will be heated in a second, and we're going to throw this in. And that's good. And before I get killed, could you, yes. Can you hear that? Jamba, this is your recipe. I'm curious. You didn't, and I've altered it a little bit. We were going to start with sweet potatoes, but that takes too long for us to cook here on the show. When you're cooking, do you embellish as you go, or do you follow a recipe A to Z?
Oh, I usually, if it's from a recipe that I've learned, I usually always have to modify it anyway because I have autoimmune disease. So I suffer from hypothyroidism. And because of that, I have to modify a lot of recipes so that it can suit my diet, the autoimmune protocol diet that I've been on for about 4 years now. And so
that would include, I'm sorry, that would include not eating nightshades like tomatoes, right?
yeah. Typically nightshades are out, so tomatoes and potatoes. But I don't eat gluten, soy, dairy, canola oil, nuts, and most grains. And so it's a very limited diet, but once you get into the habit, you understand, where you can sort of cheat a little bit on the diet. And so one of the areas that I do cheat with is with nightshades, but only in terms of nightshades that are beneficial to my health, like ashwagandha. So that's why
Ashwagandha is a nightshade?
Yep, ashwagandha is a nightshade.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've talked to a number of producers, manufacturers of ashwagandha. A lot of it is from India, and it's fascinating the way they grow it. Ashwagandha 66, I believe, is a special variety.
KSM 66 is a product
That's it. Yes.
Made, yeah, and we work with that supplier. They're amazing.
Oh, good. That's good. It comes from a long line. The family has been doing all kinds of things for years, and this is a passion project for them. Denise Anderson says hello from the San Fernando Valley. Hello, Denise. We're back.
Hello.
Okay, I'm stirring this up.
So, but here's what I wanted to say back to your
Yes,
question.
Sure.
It's always good once you understand a recipe and you've made it once or twice, the way that it's supposed to be made, to then freestyle, right? Because what's the fun of cooking if you're just following a recipe always? You gotta branch out.
Well, we've done that kind of together, because what I've done is I replaced the sweet potato with a portobello mushroom, which Denise Anderson just said that she really likes them, and avocados. We're going to start making the sauce. We're going to let those cook a little bit more. The sauce will be really fun because it'll be fast. Okay, I'm going to throw in all the ingredients, okay? I've got avocado. You want to, I've got, oh, here's my my list. I've got that.
And by the way, I made this last night, and we decided to barbecue the mushrooms whole. So we had large portobello mushrooms that we covered with olive oil, and then we sprinkled on Siete's taco seasoning, and then barbecued 5 minutes per side at 400 degrees, and then sliced it, and it was amazing. Even my 8-year-old loved them.
Oh, wow. We're going to add some Siete seasoning. I'll show this little package right now. There we go. This was recommended by Jamba. The family, looking at the history of this product, is really interesting, because they have 7 family members. One of them has an autoimmune disease. And so they built this whole company around that. They do all kinds of great things. I'm looking forward to maybe connecting with them and having them on the show too. All right, I'm gonna add this first.
Yeah, the brand is amazing. I love Siete, and their chips are some of the uh, was the first time in years that I had crunchy things,
Ah,
because once you cut out, grains and nuts and things like that, there aren't too many chips that aren't made with soy and canola and other
this
grains.
this smells amazing. I would have grilled this. We can actually go out to our grill, but I'm waiting for some parts.
And cool weather.
And
Well, we'll make
cool
'em
weather.
again.
Yes, we will.
But you
Okay.
don't need the grill. You could just set it outside for 10 minutes.
At this point, you're right. So I'm adding all kinds of things. I just added some onion. I'm adding green onion. I'm adding cilantro. Now we love cilantro.
Yeah, who doesn't love cilantro? And I see
oh,
you've got a
Maura.
shot from
Hello,
Mira.
guys. Maura says hello. Where are you calling from? Where are you watching from, Maura? Let us know. I have a question, and my question is, Jamba, I'm not a big kiwi guy.
Mm-hmm.
Simon Balderas is watching. Something tastes like soap, according to Simon Balderas. That's interesting.
Mara loves.
Oh,
okay, here.
she's in Emeryville, and Maura loves cilantro as well, I guess. So the question is, do I need the kiwi for the sweet?
Cilantro, Simon is saying.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah. You need,
He's one of those.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is let me get my little cutting board back. I'm going to cut off the nub of each side. I'm going to peel this one.
yep. So yeah, the kiwi is going to add a little bit of sweetness to the sauce.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it, but you can probably make it using a little bit of kombucha. We'll have to try that sometime.
Say that one more time.
A little bit of kombucha.
Oh. Yeah, which one?
Probably the one that's not out yet. Our ginger. The ginger that's coming out later this year.
Well,
That would be the perfect
we'll have to do another recipe.
Yeah, there's a lot of restaurants in Colorado, because when I was starting this company 10 years ago, I teamed up with a lot of chefs to come up with some of the flavors, and they ended up using our kombucha to make cooking sauces. And so for a while, there were a lot of restaurants in Colorado where you could get clams, for instance, made in a kombucha sauce. And we haven't cooked with kombucha for a while, but it's a good tool.
That's an interesting thought. Now I'm going to turn this down, let it cool. This smells so good. These are the mushrooms. Simon said that cilantro tastes like soap. It's an interesting thing. You probably know this, Jamba, that it's a DNA thing. Some people really like cilantro, and some people don't. Right? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Yeah, we've had that over the years because we've done other things with cilantro. We did kombucha with cilantro for a minute, and about half of the people who tried it told us it tasted like soap. So
Yeah,
we don't make that anymore.
And we're just the opposite. We love it. So I'm going to put in some bone broth, and I was thinking about this. This is obviously not vegan. We've been eating a little bit of beef in the last couple of weeks, so I bought chicken bone broth, but we could have used a vegetable broth, I think, right? So I'm going to put that in.
Absolutely. Yeah. When you've got autoimmune and you're on the AIP diet, sometimes adding some animal products, if you're not a vegan, can be beneficial. So
Uh,
there's a lot of nutrients in bone broth.
and in talking to different people, doctors, uh, they're telling me that everybody should eat like this, even if you don't have an autoimmune disease. It's just healthier.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
and maybe you'll convince me to do that. Maybe. Um, I'm gonna turn this on. I added lime juice. There's an avocado, green onion, cilantro, garlic, and the kiwis and the chicken broth. So let's. I'm gonna have to be quiet because of
The noise.
the noise.
Mm.
It always helps if this is plugged in. Carol, never mind.
It's quieter without the plug-in, though.
Yeah, there's a story about that, but we don't have time to do that. So this is a little thinner than. Oh, it tastes great. Oh, that's really nice. Simon apparently would not like that because of the cilantro. If
Yeah,
you're
just take
watching,
this one.
yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this pan, and this is a Carol trick. Carol, do I start the flame first?
Either way, just put the thing down, turn on the thing,
So,
and it can be pretty high.
and turn it on high?
That's good.
That's good.
And just,
Right.
watch it for a few seconds. It'll take about, 30 seconds
Okay.
and flip it.
We're heating a non-GMO, organic, all corn tortilla, and I'm gonna flip it now. Whoop! I'm gonna flip it onto the floor. Put it on the other side.
Smells good. Might be done. Might be done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Might be done.
It might be done. All right, so I'm gonna take that.
This is no fair. You guys are having all the fun in the kitchen over there, and I'm still in my office.
You should come over. It's
Okay.
right?
Be right over.
Um,
I mean, why not? We coordinated our blue shirts together, and
We did.
You know?
We did. Coordinate. I have to tell you that we've had nothing but interesting coordination issues, Jamba and myself. We had him on Late Night Health. We have to do that again because it didn't record. Neil Grace.
No. Look at Marlo's.
Oh, Mara, oh my God, I'm funny. You have no idea how funny I am. Anyway, Jamba and I, we were going to do this show a couple of weeks ago. And we were going to do this show. Thank you, Neil. That is very nice of you. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind. I appreciate that. And Maura, thank you, because I think I'm funny, but you and I may be the only ones who do. I've got the tortilla there. I'm going to put in our mushroom mixture. And I'm going to put in a little bit of onion. Actually, I'm doing this in the wrong order, I think.
yeah, I think you want to put the mushrooms in first.
I put the mushrooms in.
Oh, you got them in. Oh, we can't see them.
Oh, Carol, come back to this other.
I did, honey.
Oh,
We need to move everything over the camera.
closer here.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. Get rid of this.
It already looks amazing.
Oh, and then we're going to add some avocado to this. Slice some avocado up.
I'm putting up Neil Briggs. Look at
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, Neil, I have a face for radio. That's why that happens. All right, now we made the sauce. You know, I'm thinking about that. The ginger would be really nice, and the light vinegar would really be good too. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
You'd get the probiotics. Oh, it's not that thin.
No, it's not. It worked out. I'm a big sauce person too.
You're making a colossal taco over there, Mark.
I have to tell you something, Jamba. You want to take a bet that I spill this on my blue shirt?
No.
I'll take that bet.
Just be careful.
Yeah,
I'm
trust
putting
me.
I'm putting up a comment.
Okay. Liberty says she can almost taste it. It looks so delicious. Yeah, it really does. This is my favorite part of the show, Jamba, where I get to taste. So here we go.
My stomach actually rumbled just now because I had those yesterday and they're so good.
I know. It's okay. I'm a slob.
Well, it looks like I lost that bet.
You? No. Yeah, you did. Yay!
Yay.
That's the first time that's ever happened. This is delicious. As I say, I like my own cooking, and have had the opportunity to do this with Jamba, and the strawberry really works well with this.
Oh, good.
It really does. In fact, I was going to take one of my favorite flavors is the lion's root. I think that might be a little too sweet.
Yeah, maybe it's a little smoky tasting, right?
Yeah.
So
This is really nice.
Mark.
Oh, it looks delicious. Thank you very much, Denise. I appreciate that.
And it is.
Simon said earlier that he doesn't like parsley either. It's interesting. I never thought I liked parsley, but when you get fresh organic parsley and you clean it, it smells and tastes so good. All right, we're kind of at the end of our show, but I'm going to ask you to name 3 things that Jamba Dunn cannot live without in his kitchen.
3 things that I cannot live without in my kitchen. That's a really good question. Let's see. What do I use often? Well, for some reason, I've been using my peeler a lot for the last year. So I would say my peeler has become very important, and we use it for a lot of different things.
You mean like what I was doing with the?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we
Yeah.
we do a lot of peeling, and then we use the peeler to, make strips of things that we then cook. So that's been really useful. Cumin, I use a lot of cumin. I love Mexican and Southwestern cooking. I don't know about you. Do you go through a lot of cumin?
Yeah, I love cumin, but I use it in Indian and in Asian cuisines. That's
But I
those
use
are.
it in Mexican.
What was that?
But I use it.
Oh, Carol uses it in Hispanic and Mexican Southwestern cooking.
So good. I would also say, let's see, I don't know the name of the brand, but we have a Japanese spice that we use a lot of, and sprinkle it on just about everything. So there's
Do,
that as well.
do your kids like that?
Not so much. Yeah,
No,
not my kids.
no.
My kids love these tacos. They had them last night. Like I said, my 8-year-old even was remarking that he thought it tasted incredible. He thought it tasted like strips of meat.
Yeah, well, that's the texture of the Portobello
Yeah, yeah,
does that.
it's so
Well,
good.
this has been really so much fun. I appreciate, uh, first of all, I appreciate what you're doing with Rowdy Mermaid, because you're making some really healthy, fun drinks. And when I say fun, I'll go to adult fun. You told me that one person on your staff mixes one of these with gin. I think the lion's root would go great with vodka. Um,
Yeah,
right? Have you tried
absolutely.
that? Do you do that?
I don't do that. No,
You don't do
no.
that.
That doesn't go with the AIP diet very well.
Got it.
But but a lot of people that work here or have worked here seem to find tequila mix as well.
Ah,
Kombucha.
well, will you come back, Jamba?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to share some of those tacos with Carol?
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Listen, I really appreciate it. I thank everybody for watching. If you're at home and you're watching this on a replay, you can still make comments. You can still talk to us. We really would appreciate that. We thank you very much. Next week, we're going to be doing a an Iranian Jewish dish with Mr. Cohen, and I'm really looking forward to it. His family is Sephardic from the Mediterranean, and I can't wait. And then in a couple of weeks, we're going to do a Cajun cook-off between two Cajun guys from Louisiana. One guy lives in L.A., the other one in Florida. We're going to put them together, and we've got a chef from Italy and all around the country. So really, I'm burping. This is so good. In some areas, that means it's good. Listen, thank you again, Jamba. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. Jamba, hold on. We'll see you soon.
Right, bye, you guys.
Bye. All right, the end credits did not play. So we will thank them. We will thank everybody, Carol and everybody else. Thank you very much for all you do for us here at Mark Alyn Cooks. Bye-bye for now.